I am proud to present Brandon Collins as our 2013-2014 Salutatorian. Brandon entered Pinner Gurley College High School as a freshman and has completed both a high school diploma and an associate in science within 4 years. He did this with a perfect 4.0 at Cape Fear Community College and an overall weighted GPA of 4.66. He will be attending Wingate University this fall. Mr. Brandon Collins, please come forward.
Distinguished guests, faculty, and my fellow students. My name is Brandon Collins, and I am here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. That quote came from Andrew Ryan from the game BioShock. And although Andrew has a few cards short of a full deck, his words stand to be inspirational in some form or another. To be able to stand up to society and shout out that you're willing to go out and do something out of the norm is truly something to behold, especially if it is said to be impossible. And although Andrew is a virtual psychopath, we are following in his footsteps as we speak, hopefully not as a psycho. This early college high school gives students a challenge that would make the traditional high school student quiver in fear, saying that it's impossible. Well, guess what? With those overpriced gowns and those cardboard hats, we can all say that we have done the impossible. Heck, I'm doing the impossible right now, standing here without passing out. When first applying to this early college high school, we all probably had the same question in mind. Why in the world am I going to this little school in the middle of nowhere? We had to have a goal in mind. To be able to leave the traditional environment and come here. Whether it was to challenge ourselves, to stay with friends, to get college credits, or because mom told you to. I'll raise my hand to that one. We all decided that this would be our school. And the early college program isn't for the faint of heart. Heck, it looks like tedious work to the average student because of the countless burdens we have to endure. We took on college courses, high school courses, community service hours, and even internships, just to graduate. And you may think other schools demand similar traits, but you would be wrong. I talked to my friend from Topsail the other day and asked him about his senior project. He said all he had to do was go out, do 20 hours of community service, make a little project about it, and then present it in front of his teachers. I stopped, looked at him, and said, "Dude, what in the world are you talking about? Only 20 hours. And why wouldn't I, or any of you, be baffled by this?" The great dragon, Parthuna, from the video game Skyrim, said, "What is better, to be born good, or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?" And although this is an war between good and evil here, is it better to take a handout or to work for your education? Only 20 hours of community service. 20 hours. And he says that was rough. Do you know what we have done? We've driven miles upon miles from college to high school, doing enormous amounts of homework and studying that would put the average high school to shame. We kept going while others backed out of the program. We put our skills on the line, and we came out survivors. Survivors that would put even Bear Grylls to shame. And once again, here we are, the challengers of society and the norm, facing the so-called intolerable and proving the others wrong, sticking with the program until the very end, while others took the easy way out. We should be proud of ourselves for making it here, to be wearing those caps and gowns, no matter how goofy they look, and showing those who thought we couldn't make it that, yes, we are capable, and we will be leading the way into the future. Because, to take a quote from Gordon from the video game Mass Effect, it had to be us. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Thank you.